Yeah. And just to let you know, I've been actually streaming for the last couple of minutes. Just to let you all know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And you notice, Thunder God.
He was saying...
You notice, Thunder God, you are not
you...
coming in. You're not leading. I've been streaming for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, he said, he's gonna watch the stream, essentially.
Okay.
And we can go ahead and stream.
Right. Yeah, because I've been streaming for the last couple of minutes. Like I said, this is what me and Aaron have to do, and other people come in. You know, I'll, do a, through Discord.
Jimmy Thunder's trying to say something. Hold on.
Alright.
Sorry.
Go. Yes.
I think that's the first time I've heard Jimmy called that, but...
What, a motor mouth?
Stop being a motor mouth.
My ex-wife used to call me, shut that D8 engine up. And I don't like, is it a motor or is it a Ford?
He said he loves you, but...
No, Aaron's always calling me a motor mouth. Where's it running? Drown yourself, damn it, Q, drown yourself.
Yeah, but Thunder, you got to remember, you're essentially, if I'm right, what you seem to be saying is you keep trying to convince us that it's not your fault. We're sitting here telling you, dude, you're preaching to the choir. We know this ain't your fault.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Jimmy, essentially what he's saying is he's giving me permission, essentially, to mute him. He's going to stay in the chat, but if we both have him muted, you can stream without too many issues.
Yeah, that the country music will still come across. You got to think that way.
Not really. Not really. When I've got him muted on Discord, I don't hear anything, not even the music.
Oh, okay.
So, if we both mute him on Discord, he can stay in the Discord chat and listen to us while watching the stream.
Yeah.
And when you're done streaming, he can come back in and talk to us while you're offline.
Yeah. You know something? I just got a wild idea. I got a wild idea.
Oh, boy.
I used to drive Aaron 30
Thunder's trying to talk. Hold on a sec. Go ahead, Thunder. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that didn't do it.
I'll let him know. Thunder says he'll be back later. He's going to be shutting down the program on his PC, but he will be back to talk to us later.
Okay, no problem. You take it easy, Thunder. Not an overlay, is it? No, it's a notification.
Yeah, I think we both love you too, man.
Yeah, like I said, I understand. I understand what you're going through.
I would say he's gone. Morning, Michelle.
There.
My wife is awake.
Oh. I say hi, honey. Well, then the only one. Ooh, chasing down. Go, 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 go.
One package of popped for tomorrow.
Yeah, 3.
Bit of advice for you.
What?
I don't know what kind of thing you do for your shopping, but if you can handle it, pasta and cheese make excellent meals near the end of the month.
It does. It does.
So you've done the same thing then.
Uh-huh. Pasta, cheese, and a macaroni box.
I'd
call it
talking mac and cheese.
redneck
But,
style. Go to get Kraft. The Kraft box is like 20 cents. Instead of thinning $2 for a mac and cheese can, no, 20 cents for a box. Make your own.
Well, the reason I mention this is we learned a while ago that on $300 we could afford a month's worth of food.
Yeah.
If we mainly get pasta, right?
Yeah.
And get things to supplement that when we're tired of pasta. If that makes sense.
It does. It does. Don't put much on the same. I get 200, like 210. Did everything else. But that 210 don't go toward you dying hot pockets and
oh yeah.
It don't go toward.
No. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to do a mission.
Did you hit the sun?
No, the Federation don't have any missions.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one for materials.
Yes, let's head to
Atypical disrupted wake echoes. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, like I said, they changed it around now. Used to they can jump to one, jump to Oakland, jump to the other, get all 20. You know, be done in 5 minutes. But not anymore. Not anymore.
Let me finish this. Well, you know, the funniest thing is originally they said board flipping was supposed to be part of the gameplay. It was meant to be part of it, right?
Originally, until people found a way to make money off of it. And that's the real reason why they dropped that. Because these money grinders were finding a way around it to basically make pockets of money and then just going to that same spot, that same thing, taking the same missions over and over. Over and over and over. You know, Frontier, they don't like you making too much money too fast. You make too much money too fast, that game has to, or that mission has to be nerfed.
Well, then they've got to find a way to nerf the Void Opal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's not too fast. I mean, I can make almost 1 billion credits off of one single. Great, passengers impatient. This is why I like the Federation ones, because none of the passengers get impatient.
Exactly. Exactly.
But,
and what I want is an animation. You know, you're impatient? Come with me. See the door? Walk in, please. And then animation as they go get thrown out in the airlock. I want to see an animation.
You want to see
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. Now come here. I've got a room just for you. Come with me. Go into this room right here. Airlock open.
Yeah, but that would probably lose you good stuff.
Yeah.
No,
probably would.
The animation I would like to see is, oh, I'm impatient. I need to get there now. Motherfucker, I am your pilot. You will shut the fuck up.
Yep.
And sit the fuck down.
Or better yet, the ones on the old airplane. The old airplane has a lot of people lining up, punching bag, and everybody else takes turn testing out their punching bag.
That could work.
Yeah.
But no, it's just, you know, that's what I don't get is when I do the Federations, I get time bonuses.
Yeah.
When I do anything other than Federation, passengers impatient. Passengers impatient. Shut the fuck up, assholes.
Exactly.
I'm running a fucking Python.
Yep.
You really think I've got the speed to be able to get you there any faster than anyone else?
Actually, I have. You do a Python and I'll have to get the larger one. Either the clip or the cutter. I'm guessing
Probably
because
the cutter.
I'm guessing because of the design of the ship. It goes a little faster. I don't know why. It seems to go
That
faster.
would be the cutter.
Okay.
The Imperial ships are the ones that really get speed over anything else. I mean, I've got my Imperial Eagle right now.
Yeah.
Mind you, my Imperial Eagle doesn't even have the enhanced performance thrusters yet. I still gotta
Right.
go to Felicity Farseer to pick those up.
Right. But yeah, that's one reason why I started to go with the I'm actually King Jillian and Lug on the Federation side. I'm like captain level, still grinding.
I'm only lieutenant.
Oh wow. Well, I'm
I've
still
got, like,
grinding on the Federation side.
I've got 4 levels to go till I've got my Corvette, and then on top of all that, up to weight geckos. I've got to 70%.
Yeah, no problem, Thundergod, no problem.
One of the things I'm trying to do, if I make it really quickly, like if I get those 4 ranks really quickly doing this.
It took me forever. I mean, my Empire side, there's like one area where you can go to get the Empire completed. Then they started realizing all these people going there, so they nerfed the area. And just got to throw out the King and the King. Down to do with another area I can go to, down to get King Jillian and Lug. To the Empire, once again. And that's the thing. When they see these people going up the ranks super fast, the one area that they usually tell you to go to, now they'll nerf it and you'll have to find somewhere else to go.
Yeah, the only thing they haven't really nerfed is Sothis and Seos.
Yeah.
But they removed the board flipping thing because of Sothis and Seos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it pisses me off, but not as much as it pisses other people off, because I'm sitting here going, okay, so I can't go to one station to get all of my things, but I can still get the missions going to one station.
Yep.
That way I only have one destination rather than multiple destinations.
Yeah. Well, I actually think that's what they're trying to do. They want you to jump all around instead of like the one, you go to one spot, go right back, go back to the one spot, go right back. No, they don't want you to do that. They want you to jump from one spot to another to another.
Well, and this is the problem. People have told them, get the rank grind out.
Yeah.
You know?
And then there's the other...
It's ridiculous. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. Then you got the other one. Oh, Planet Killers.
Then you get the other guys who are like, hey, it's realistic.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Would you actually have a king and a admiral at the same time? Not really.
A king and a what?
An admiral, which is the top rank in the Federation.
Actually, it depends. I mean, we are talking about over 1,300 years in the future, first off. Second off, we're talking about 2 different areas of space. Theoretically, because we're talking about each pilot in Elite Dangerous is, for lack of a better word, a freelance pilot. Theoretically, you could be in both military.
Could they?
I think those ranks are freelance ranks, not real military rank.
Right.
Kind of like getting an honorary rank, if you will.
Right.
In which case, yeah, you can have both.
Well, I guess in my eyes, it just, I throw the argument of that, well, you can be loyal to one system, but you're really being a traitor to the other. You know, and I was like, well, you do know that, like in Star Wars The Old Republic, yeah, you're an Imperial agent, but you can choose to work as a Republic and follow the Republic, but when they brought out the Fallen Empire, now you can actually choose to be a traitor and start working to the Republic, that's everything else, because guess what? The Empire ain't there no more. It's the Republic that's got the little cookies.
And, you know, this is my thing, okay? Power play, I would love it if they would leave it as it is, but if they decide to make it open only, great.
I'm not really interested in that. Because like I said, there are those creepers that will, you know, come in and they'll blast you out and then string you as you die. Which I've actually had. Jimmy the Mugget now dead. You know, it's like, well, you.
That's it. Finish off the planet killer.
You know?
Yeah, well, gankers and griefers never really mess with me.
Yep.
The couple of times I've been in open, I've had maybe one griefer come out. And when he did, he found out real quickly that, yes, I may be an explorer only.
Yep.
Planet killer has been destroyed.
Doesn't mean I don't know how to do combat.
Yep. Well, you look, I had one guy, and it was actually a challenge stat. I forget what the cargo was. I had a ticket cargo, just everything else. Some of the guys done the, oh crap, now to get the thing. The funny thing is, the Hudson Orbital and the others, at first we was enemies. Now we're friends, we're pretty good friends. But it was put up to carry this cargo. Now, because I had my engines crafted to go, you know, not just that, kind of keep my speed up no matter what. No, you couldn't catch me. You could not catch me. I would, you know, break your interdiction, keep running. You know, keep on running. Got the cargo delivered.
With power play, when I switched from Leon Rui to Ashland Duvall, a traitor.
Yeah.
One of the adjudicators tried to get me, and I noticed something interesting with the Type 9 when I went to 50%.
Yeah.
His Viper Mark III all of a sudden started leaving from side to side like he was having trouble keeping up.
Yeah. That's one reason why I started using the Type 9. Yeah.
Huh?
That's why I stopped using the Type 9. I used to use the Type 9 for all my cargo deliveries and this and everything else. And our Hudson Orbital, to the space truck at the time that we use, which I'm, you know, mainly was part of, we had the Type 9 as our logo. We had the Type 9, but after a while, it's like, no matter what you do, you can't break it. They're taking you down.
This picture I've got to send you on Xbox so you can see. I have an idea on my stream image.
Okay.
You know who Commander Ezekias is, right?
Yeah, I do. I follow his channel.
You know what his logo is like, then?
I'd have to look at it, but I think I do.
Okay.
That's it. Finish off the planet killer.
Oh, something like. Just that.
Alright, give me a second. The planet killer dead. Take it on my loot. Loots.
Oops, is always fine.
Yeah, the Alpha. It's gonna be dead. Good this way, huh?
All three planet killers have been
Oh,
destroyed.
Darganon.
Excellent work. The Undine will return, but we have... Belay that. There is a massive Voth fleet inbound. All ships return to the staging area. We must prepare for the bomb.
You're in the Dyson sphere, aren't you?
Yeah, that's my thing. Oh, hi, Josh.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Now that that's my endeavor, the sides of the deer can be down, killed all that shit. That's my endeavor.
Wait, Swartork can now play up to level 53?
Destroy all the primates.
What? No, it's only at 70. It used to be 50. They unlocked the Jitty Thor like right after Halloween. The Thor Thanksgiving. They root it up from 50 to 53. And then the third status can go all the way up to 70. It's just that new story they can't do yet unless it's described there. But the third status.
So wait a minute. You're saying, I'm technically a previous premium player.
Right.
It's been a while since I've played.
Right.
If I was to play now, I could still play up to level 50.
Yeah, you can play all the way up to 53.
Well, I'll probably have the ability to do so once I upgrade my computer.
Yeah, and I actually had an SAS guild over there on both sides, and now, like I said, I'm always jumping on my healer to walk with Keith going like, hey, you want an accolade? You want extra freebies?
Just one thing you should know. If I'm playing my Inquisitor,
Okay.
expect a lot of darkness.
That's okay. I actually had, like I said, on this account, yes, I got 21 teams, ladies and gentlemen, on Star Trek Online. Start with the Old Republic, I've got 23, 24. The main reason why is because a lot of them has got, you know, the way I kind of stacked them, leveled them up. A lot of them's got something, you know, like this ship. You know, this ship here that I'm flying, if you unlock this ship, you cannot transfer this ship to your other tune. So this ship is locked on this tune. But it's just on,
I like the fact that you call characters tunes.
yeah, I have a problem. Yes, Josh. When I say character,
where is he talking? Because I'm not seeing it in the chat.
it's in the, if you look in the game chat, he's doing private messages. Just to look like what
in
can.
Star Trek?
Yeah. That's Josh.
Okay.
He's the one that helped me, you know, run the lot in here, run the things. It's Josh.
No, the reason I say I find it interesting is because when I first heard you say tune, I was like, wait, what cartoon?
Well, like, what it is to do, you have to do this
And
one
I figured it
game.
out, and it's like, oh, that's an interesting thing to call them.
Yeah, because the reason why is there's this one game I used to play. It only went to like about a year and a half, almost 2 years. But in that one, oh hell, it's like a Japanese thingy with everything else. But they didn't call them characters. No, they called it NA tune, NA tune, NAI, NA, and then ANIETONON. So it's Anytune. So I just started calling the tunes for short. But it was Anytunes. Yep. And I actually liked that game, just everything else, because it was kind of a Ned and X type thing where you basically build a car, you would have these, you can kind of think, Need for Speed, the mechanic, the workers, you know, like the girl and the guy, just everything else. I got the feelings in the bones.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you've lost it.
You know.
Fast and Furious, I understand. Need for Speed or Mad Max, not so much. I haven't actually watched those.
Well, like I said, that's the idea. It was set in, it's like that cross cut game that's now out, where you take a vehicle, put it together, and go shoot people that it's a vehicle.
Target's shields have failed.
Called crosscut, or yeah, crosscut I believe it's called.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
See, I just got the one endeavor completed. But that's the whole idea. You take a vehicle, you put it together, go across this, place shooting at things and killing things, that everything else and all. But in reality, you would have these cutscenes, that everything else, and it's literally, they literally went to the Most Wanted, the very last game. I'm trying to remember the name. The very last one where you're the bad guy and you're running across the country trying to, get your lights straightened up. It's not that popular, and sadly, the so-called Need for Speed franchise, sadly, the very popular one, the Most Wanted. Since then, it's been going downhill since then. Sadly. I just can't remember the name of the name.
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of racing games.
Well, on my one Xbox, that's got a lot of them unlocked, or race car games. A lot of them. Because back then, that's all I really used the console for, was racing. Now I'm actually thinking about unlocking the Elite Dangerous on my Xbox. That everything else is just, I don't know. Yeah, sticking to that. Do I have to have that gold thing to play Elite, or?
No, I have looked into that. I had to turn gold off for a little bit.
Right.
You do not need gold to play solo. You'll need gold to play, like, in...
Yeah, I think like the Halo. I've got all of the Halos unlocked. It's always tough enough. If you want to play this campaign, you need to have the gold subscription.
Wait, Halo requires gold now?
There's a trilogy. It's the very last one that just came out. The very last one. Cause I actually knew that, and yeah, I actually got my Xbox next to that. I actually got my Xbox next to that.
Alright, 146 passengers, of whom are probably going, hurry up! Buckers, I'm the pilot here, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
I hope you'll excuse my language, but that is honestly how I feel about some of these passengers. They sit there and they complain. And it's like, motherfuckers, you're getting rescued. Stop fucking complaining, seriously, okay?
Yep. Because they had nothing better to do to complain.
I mean, this reminds me about a lot of,
Hi, Josh. I'm not
no offense, but a lot of Americans I know, and I just sit there and go, dude, why are you complaining? I mean,
yep.
We have it better than a lot of different countries.
Yep.
But I think that might be the problem, is because we have it so good over here, Americans become entitled. They feel entitled to good lives. And it's like, you have to become homeless.
Pretty much.
To really understand that, no, we're not entitled to shit.
Yeah, there it is. Gold and Game Pass. So apparently the WRC 6 If I would just describe the gold today, it's a $50 game that I would get it for free. Far Cry 2, if I subscribe to gold today, I get Far Cry 2 free, which is like a $19 game now. And then you have Sling. You know, and that's another thing my friend was actually telling me. Now that I unsubscribed to my Comcast cable, he actually watches TV on his Xbox called Sling. Which
Yeah, you can do that.
Which I didn't know, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd have to do that instead of paying, you know, my cable company.
Did you see the picture I sent you?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
What do you think?
Not bad, I like it.
Well, a friend of mine and I, actually, it's the, it's the dude who came and healed my hull.
Oh, wow.
And, he and I got to, the Lagrange point, that's at the second point of interest. Well, okay, it's not at the second point of interest, it's close by, though.
Right.
But you find that, and it is very pretty out there.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I wanted to see just how close I could get it.
Yeah, because I'm on that Xbox Live Gold now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games that I can get for free that I subscribe to Gold. Then of course that Sling TV. But now apparently they don't have the Halo thing. Because like I said, they actually brought out the Halo back. It's a close to the like Halo 5, Halo 6 or something. A continuation of the Master Chief and Cortana kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, making Cortana the bad guy was really not the right move for
Yep.
Halo.
Yep.
Oh, they made Cortana the bad.
Yeah, and the last one, she's now the Door Queen. I guess the best way I can describe it. She is
Queen.
That's the best way I can describe it. You know.
That is the best way to describe her. Borg Queen.
You know, she literally goes into the AI, takes it over, figures it out. She gets mad at that little tiny AI and gives him a thirst out that he likes. Literally tortured him. So yeah, Katana has actually gone evil, gone to the dark side. Alright, so let's see.
And hello to whoever just joined us in the chat.
This is Josh. Josh is the one that helps me run my Discord, run my dot, run my porno.com.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, Ash, I can't say his full name, so I call him Ash to short Josh. But he's one of my new followers on the Xbox side.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Not just Xbox, it'll be PCs pretty soon here too. Don't worry,
Yep.
don't forget about that.
Getting yourself a new PC?
Actually, no. The PC I have right now is a laptop, and its hard drive failed,
Oh dear.
or mostly has failed. Its read-write function is Borg, right?
Yes,
But it only
yeah.
has 4 gigs of RAM.
Oh.
If I have enough money on the first, what I plan to do is get a 1 terabyte hard drive and an 8 gigabyte RAM stick, and upgrade.
Get you, if you must get a spindle drive, so one just a standard normal hard drive. Try and get yourself a 7,200 RPM one.
Yep.
You'll have a much better experience with it.
Yeah, Josh is also our PC experts on putting computers together, and even though there are certain people say A&D sucks, no, me and Josh loves our A&D.
Oh, hold on, let me take a look, because that might not be the one I'm getting. Hold on.
Yeah, 'cause the one I recommend people are the black drive, 'cause they're always the fastest.
It is a 7,200 RPM SATA.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's fine then. That's
Yeah.
great. That's yeah.
Yeah.
The reason 7,200 is because have you ever sat and actually used a 5,400 RPM drive? Oh, yak. Hey,
Makes you feel like you're using dial-up again, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hey, you want to be even worse? How about Apple's 5,300 RPM drives?
Oh
Yep.
God, do not get me started about Apple, please. Do not get me started about Apple. Okay, their hardware is great. Their software, however, is not built to optimize their hardware.
Exactly.
Look, my opinion.
And they haven't updated it in what, 20 years?
Something like that.
Well, like I said, my one friend finally gave in to go out and basically get a new iPhone and a new tablet. Now, granted, he didn't throttle through a good while, did everything else and all. But when I was looking at it, I was like, you do know that the hardware in this thing, it's like 5 years old. It's not really much different. It is not much different, but he finally gave in and went out and got a new one.
My opinion on Apple devices, okay? When they were PowerPC based devices, they were worth getting. Now they're just a standard PC in a fancy case.
Yep.
Yeah, it's essentially like buying an Alienware computer.
Mm-hmm.
You're just buying a Dell in a fancy case.
Yep.
I like my Dells. I grew up on my Dell.
Oh, I've got no problem. No, listen. I've got no problem with Dell. I've got no problem with Dell.
I'm okay with Dell. I've got Dell laptops that are from the 90s that are still working, so.
Oh,
I still have my old Dell.
My dad gave me. My dad gave me a Dell when I was going to college. That was, it was built back in the early. I want to say early 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been late 1980s. Either way, he gave me that thing, and I was able to play Minecraft on modded.
Yeah.
With no problem. And this thing had like 1 gig of RAM.
You mean back when Minecraft wasn't so bloated?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
It has become bloated in my opinion.
Yep.
I used to play all the time on the Linux box and with the Java edition, and I don't know, even on the Linux side of things it's lagging too a bit. You know, and I'm not getting into Windows is better than this, Linux is better than this.
Yep.
I just chose to use...
It's all down to preference.
Yep.
You know, and that's one of the other problems I have with some of the people who go, PC master race. It's down to preference. Yes, I love playing video games on my PC, mostly because I can do VR on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the money for a VR-capable PC or even a VR headset at this point in time. No. So I will stick with the Xbox that I'm using. Now, when I upgrade my hardware for my laptop, I do have a FreeFly VR Beyond headset.
Yes.
Which is a foam-based HMD, as well as the RiftCat software.
Oh, right, yeah.
I actually paid for that. Now, suppose that's the best phone-mounted HMD software you can get to stream games from your computer to your phone.
I believe so.
And I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to shell it for $20. It does not work very well on the PC as it is currently. But I think that's mostly due to the fact that the RAM is only 4 gigs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 4 gigs is... I mean, it's even limiting with 8 gigs these days.
Yeah.
You know,
so that's what I was trying to tell someone the other day.
That's with with an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive.
Yep.
No, I'm just talking about some games won't even run on 8. They'll just bitch. Some more modern games.
I mean, if you look at the
Elite Dangerous still.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably because it's optimized.
Well, I play Elite Dangerous. That's the one I want VR for, is Elite Dangerous.
They do have the guy still up.
And
I tried that game. The flight controls remind me of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yep.
Except it's not as
janky.
broken.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good word for it, actually. Janky. Where are you from, by the way?
The UK. Why?
Deutsch
I
accent.
figured the UK. I was actually asking country of origin.
Yeah. I just like to know where everybody's from because of the accent.
Why? What's wrong with my accent now?
Nothing,
Nothing. I just
nothing.
like it.
You know, just like
I've
you
very
notice,
good ear
I've
to
got a...
usually hear things and...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I?
No.
Well, I like meeting new people from different parts of the world. I really do.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm former military, and
nice.
on my way to Afghanistan, we actually stopped by in Shannon Airport, right?
Oh yeah.
Out in Ireland.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there talking to one of the baggage handlers. And about half an hour in, or about 2 hours into the conversation, mind you, we talked for about 4 hours. So about halfway through the conversation, he stops me and he goes, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, New Jersey? He's like, "Do you have any blood here in Ireland?" I know I'm part Irish. And he goes, "Well, that explains why you're all of a sudden talking with the fucking brogue like you were born here."
All right, you're talking like that.
And I'm just sitting there going, wait, seriously? In 2 hours of talking to one dude, I picked up the brogue like it was nobody's business.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, you gotta think, I mean, most people while they're talking, they don't notice it, but you'll pick up the lingo, or the lingo, just and all, and you'll start talking it and not realize it sometimes.
Oh yeah, I've had that issue before too, where I'll be sitting there talking to one of my buddies who's out in Scotland,
Yeah.
who streams, and
Yeah.
about 10-15 minutes in, the first time we talked, he's like, you know, "You're starting to use the brogue. Do you have family out here?" Like, "No, I tend to pick it up this way.
No,
I'm sorry."
you're not gonna talk like that, are you?
There's good talk, there's good
Well,
talk.
it depends on whether you want me to or not.
Aye, well, that's great, that. We can if you want, you know, I'm not bothered.
Well, see, this is the thing, though. Out here in America, I cannot tell you how many people get pissed off when either the Irish or even the Scottish brogue just slips out. And all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, stop talking like that." What was that?
What's wrong with it, laddie? Why do you get pissed off at it?
They say it's fake.
They wouldn't know it's fake if it hit them in the face.
Exactly.
You mean if it hit him in the balls?
Aye, that too.
But, no, finding people I can sit here and my voice can alter like that over and over without me noticing and they don't care, let me tell you, it's refreshing.
Yep. Well, like I said,
But,
I've got a webcam on now. Just a minute ago, I was like watching the webcam, and he's like, "Your lips don't move." And I was like, "Of course not. My third language is sign language.
Jimmy
I'm
is
just,
a robot, get it right.
I sure am. I am all that. I had gone to a Centrelink.
No, he's the first iteration of Hal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know a lot of the kids. I know a lot of the kids who watch your stream are probably gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Hal?"
Exactly.
I cannot do
Sorry,
that.
Dade. I can't do that to you, Dade. I'm sorry, Dade. Please go to the bathroom, Dade. Dade, I'm in the toilet.
I just had a
Dave,
thought though.
What?
You actually would probably have an easier time being a ventriloquist than most people do.
wait, Dave? Who's Dave? Dave's not here.
I'll put it this way. I've tried. There's like certain words I can't seem to, not open my mouth and say something. But there are other ones,
Yeah.
because it's actually in the throat. It's how they do it, people. It's not up here. It's actually back here. So you know how to use your tongue and move your tongue and keep the dialect of the word or the pronunciation of the word. It's back here instead of up here.
Well, and that's what I figured out when it came to, because I started thinking about, you know, why I was able to do the Irish and Scottish, or any accent for that matter, as if I was natively born there.
Right.
And I figured it out. It's because I instinctively understood that with certain words and the back of the throat, there's a different sound coming out instead of, you know, instead of trying to form the words in the mouth, I just alter the way the throat vibrates and the way the throat muscles contract.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy,
I
you've
did
got
have
to
one.
do it. You've got to copy it, lad. You've got to be able to do it. Come on, you know you want to do it.
I think he'd be having a lot of fun.
No, like, no, we're gonna start talking like that now. Then we'll get down there and try and work that one
Oh,
out.
shite! No, not the Northern Scottish, please, not the Northern Scottish.
Oh, no,
Little too high there.
no. This is a Liverpudlian accent from Liverpool, lad. Right, but it's almost down in the Scottish range. We've got Scottish in my brain now. Thanks to you, bitch. Now I have to think.
I tend to do that. I'm sorry. Alright,
I can't do it now. I've got Scottish in my brain, you bitch.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And then this will be bothering Josh all day long. When Dahu comes on, he's like, Dahu, don't talk to Josh today. Why? Because he's having teaching problems. And Dahu'll be like, Ginny, I didn't do it this time. I didn't do it.
Well, to be completely honest,
No, laddie, stop it. Normal accent or
No.
not at all.
I'm
But
not going to
lad-
stop it. Why should I stop it?
Come on, you've got it in my brain.
Exactly.
I'm talking, laddie. I'm just Jane with you. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
no,
Dreadnoughty,
I
Dreadnoughty,
was homeless
Dreadnoughty.
out in a college town around here, and the bloke got stuck. Like, you ever used an accent, and all of a sudden you couldn't talk like you normally do?
Yeah.
Occasionally, yes, but I've managed to turn that section of my brain off so that I don't get stuck.
Well, for some reason I couldn't, and so for 2 weeks I'm sitting there stuck with the bro, right? Don't know how it happened or why, and they just kept telling me, stop, no. I finally had enough and said, fuck you, no. Of course he came out and fuck you, no.
It's great, isn't it, when you can do it like that all the time?
Yeah.
It is, and it's funny because I was streaming at one point and I pulled out the brogue, and I actually got a comment later on that video. Now I had to go delete the video because it was one of me
Being naughty?
episodes that got flagged
Ugh,
Yeah.
why did it
because
get
of the
flagged?
music.
Oh,
And
yeah.
The comment on the video was this: you really shouldn't do that because I can't understand the words you're saying. I'm like, hey, you can't. Well, I bet you everybody in Ireland or Scotland sitting there going, we got him, we understood him.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, like I said, you should have done on my stream last night. We had a guy that kept coming in and just kept saying, I don't understand this stream. What's his problem? Blah, blah, blah. And like I said, Spaghetti God.
Oh, he was
and-
being an asshole.
Well, he was one of these ones where he was, I'll have to get where. I think he was journeying or somewhere. So he finally figured out that the reason why you don't understand me is because he's in a third world country. While everybody else is like, I understand him.
Excuse me.
I understand him.
Well, it doesn't take much time to learn how to understand you. I mean,
No.
after
No.
a minute or two of watching, I can understand you quite easily.
Yep.
So,
there we
I
go.
do have a question though.
What?
When I have me computer upgraded, that group you're a part of that you were talking about,
Yeah, the Hudson's, yep.
would I be allowed to join that?
Yeah. I'm actually one of the... I should have put it. Always trying to get...
Moderators.
Well, not a moderator. I'm actually more of a presenter to try to get
you're a
more.
recruiter.
Yeah, recruiter. Yeah, that's the better word. The only thing is though, online, it's non-lugs. You can go get your own damn lugs. But no.
I don't exactly have any merch. I don't plan on selling merch.
It depends on what you're needing. Like Aaron, he's part of that group, but he don't do cargo running. He's a bounty hunter. You know, when we get into problems, we have a crew that specializes in coming out to you fast and shooting people up and getting you saved. We have actually our own fuel rack, which is run by Commander Flossie.
Do you have any miners?
Yeah, we have quite a few now. Hanky is on one liner. It's Hanky.
Okay, what about explorers?
I'm part of the explorer group. So I'm always
Alright.
going out there exploring and getting lost.
Well, the exploration and the mining I can do. I'm not very good at combat just yet,
Yeah.
but I plan on once DW2's over,
Which is the 13 weeks from now.
give or take,
Yep.
setting up my Corvette. 'Cause I
Right.
have it
Hey,
Right.
Jimmy, do you, just one, sorry,
for
one second.
Thargoid scout hunting.
Jimmy, do you like horror games?
I've got quite a few of them unlocked on my Steam account.
Have
Which
you ever
one?
played a game called Soma?
Oh my God, Soma!
I have it. I have it. Completely have it.
I'll have to check it out.
Sure,
I
lucky
might have
fucker.
played it.
That's
can-
all I have to say. You look. Fuck.
I can throw you a copy if you really want it.
Ooh.
You would?
I would. Easy. Very easy.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Give me 20 minutes. Alright, let me look what's going on.
I'm sorry. I've been wanting that game since I saw
Oh,
Mark,
template.
and that is definitely a game I want to stream.
Yeah, 'cause I had a lot of them on my Steam account unlocked. And
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a horror fan normally.
Oh,
right.
I love Soma though. It's really,
know. Underwater, beautiful.
the engine is pretty too.
Yep. And that's the only problem. A lot of these horror games, the story sounds good, but the engine and the detail sucks.
You know, if you
No,
like horror
this
games, you
is-
should definitely give Until Dawn a try.
Jimmy, Soma
Yeah.
is made by a company that's made AAA games like
Oh,
this,
okay.
Amnesia and stuff.
Oh, okay.
What?
Alright, let me see if I can find a thing.
Disable the power station that's orbiting the base. Shut down the portal generator.
Yeah, just got the endeavor
Nothing
completed.
but powder.
Yay.
The waves is smooth, but it's all we've got.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we just got the endeavor completed. Whee! Yeah, later on, Josh, I need your expertise on dot control. You'll notice we got Thunder God in there. The other day, I actually got flagged because, yes, Thunder God, if you're watching, we understand. Like I said, I used to get on my CD radio and go down to Walmart and blast the PA system. You know, so I know you're not the one that's got country music playing, but he's got a neighbor that keeps playing country music that only seems to do it when he's, you know, trying to jump on Discord channels. All of a sudden, the country music will start playing. All of a sudden.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Yep.
Hey, nice try at yeehaw!
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm just messing.
But now, trying to find some way where he can come in and talk to
You're talking
us.
to a couple of rednecks here.
Yep. Oh, Josh knows. Believe me, he's been on plenty of my streams when Aaron's like, say the word. I'm a redneck, Josh. And Josh is like, yep, he's a redneck. It's Redneck
Now, here's
Dictionary.
the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. I was born in Jersey, right? I
Yep,
lived most of my life in city.
yep.
Yeah, I still consider myself a redneck.
Well, like I said, I was born in Pittsburgh,
I'd rather be out
Pennsylvania.
riding a horse.
Yep. Like I said, I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I consider Texas my home because of how friendly the Texas people are.
Oh, I.
You know? But then if you get a girlfriend that likes to run around and call herself Dolly, well, they got big ones down there too.
Where the
I got a friend whose ex-wife is a drug. Got into drugs after their son was born.
Yeah.
Moved to Wales. And I'm just sitting there going, why?
Yeah, turn around.
Been... What was it? I don't know where it was. All I know is she moved away.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there going, why? Why would you do something when you have a kid?
All my things on a cooldown, didn't I? Yeah, I like that little toy that you gave me.
Steam account, do you?
For what? There.
I was talking to Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah,
He's asking you a
You don't have my
question.
Steam account, do you?
I don't have you on Steam. I don't think.
Sensors reading a large force of
No.
Terran ships inbound. They
It'd
must
be a
be
good
making
time
a
to
final
add you.
push.
Where do I?
All ships assembled to present a united
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
trying to share a key, go into the web page. It's called Return to Friend.
No, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Alright, Adel
trying-
Annoying. Where you at, Adel Annoying?
I was trying to check something, Jimmy.
Yep.
Let me
But
just.
I've been doing. I've done.
I'm sorry, that new shit is ugly.
82, 5 or 6.
That new
What,
shit,
the
and there's another one right above me. That
The
shit is
Vulcan ship?
ugly. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this shit you see right here, at the new Nero Universe ship. To me, it looks like they took a general ship and flattened it out and stretched it out.
So that's one thing I always wondered. When Elite Dangerous releases the Squadron ship,
Yeah.
what are they gonna look like?
Something.
Yep.
Well,
I
that's
really
very
don't know.
descriptive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I mean, do you think we might get lucky and get the Farragut class battle cruiser?
Yeah.
Or the Imperial class cruiser
Yep.
as our squadron ship? Those as squadron ships? Everyone's gonna want one.
Yeah. Well, I actually got a couple of friends of mine that said that the only reason why they'll join if they can take command of the capital ship and basically be like a commander running it. So then, like I told him, and I was like, more than likely you'll have to be in your own fleet, your own thing, and you're gonna have to run it because you're gonna have things you're gonna have to do with it. And he's like, oh, I don't care, I'll do the grind for it.
Yeah, by the way, I've got a squadron on the PC.
Okay.
If you're interested, it's called Senatus Populisci Romanus.
Okay.
Or
I'll have
maybe
to look it up.
Romanus Senatus.
Yeah, because I'm part of one right now, which is through the Hudson people.
I'm gonna look into that. Have either of you ever heard of SPQR?
no.
No, not really.
Well, it's the old Roman motto.
Okay.
Senatus Populisci Romanus, or the Senate and people of Rome.
Oh, okay.
And the Romans have always been something of a fascination.
Oh wait, Tut Kaiser.
Was that?
Aoi. True to Kaiser.
Okay.
What game am I referencing? Fallout New Vegas.
I was gonna say God of War.
No, Aoi. True to Kaiser.
Oh, that's Native American.
No, that's native. That's Roman. Aoi.
That's not Latin.
Roman Latin. Aoi. It means hail.
Yeah.
I thought hail was always Ave.
I'm not sure.
See, that's the thing in English. V's were pronounced as W's. Aoi.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, that does actually explain quite a...
It's weird.
Well, you gotta take it on how you go to my teeth therapy to learn to speak. I actually went through like 3, I think. This don't, because the one kept trying to get me to talk correctly. You know, to do it like certain words, you know, not like, you know. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am muscle death out here. I cannot leave this out to live. But the one teeth therapist...
Which means there are some words that you won't be able to pronounce correctly.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, but like I said, I had the one teeth therapist. Because if you get into like voice acting and this, there are some that are very particular on the enunciation of the word. Because it's your voice that you're selling. You know, you're doing voice acting and this and everything else.
Your voice, shouldn't it be as it is?
It depends on what the writer wants. It depends on what the writer is looking for.
Well, if the writer hired you, then they should like what they get.
Exactly. But if you're trying to, like, say, get into a certain job, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to do voice acting for a living, if the writer don't like your style and how you do things and say things, you're not getting a job. Look for another one. Look for another one.
And acting these days is complicated. You've got to think. The way Hollywood's going, they are trying their damnedest to keep content creators like you and me from being able to become big new.
Exactly.
And I understand their fear, but at the same time, they have to understand that by doing that, they're just giving us more ammo to shoot them down.
Exactly.
Like, look at, I don't know if you all have heard of Axonar.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sure have.
About a year ago, they stopped posting videos, and then recently, within the last few months, they started posting videos again.
Yeah, because they finally won the court case. They finally won the court case.
Yes.
Yeah, they won it.
Did you hear about CBS and Stage 9?
Yeah. Go ahead, Josh.
9?
Oh, it was an Unreal Engine recreation of the Star Trek Next Generation ship Enterprise.
Yep. Date 9 is this guy. He's like a billionaire kind of thing, that everything else. But he'll actually go to these places, buy the actual set, that everything else, set up and it's like an old warehouse. He's got this kind of like boat dock with all these warehouses, this and everything else, I guess you'd call it that kind of idea. Mm-hmm. And he will take that one whole warehouse and recreate the whole entire, like the next generation.
Based on its blueprints.
Yeah. So like you enter the thing, you're basically walking into the transporter room. You've got the hallways literally right out of the next generation's hallways. Go down this hallway. This is the bridge. Go down a little, But the whole inside is literally a recreation of how they used to have it, where on the TV show like they used to. Huh?
Before they come back.
Did he get sued?
Yeah, to get the way he was selling, you know, how should I put it nicely? They thought that he was making a ton of money, you know, doing shows and everything else, and it kind of got on the trouble was people was going to come in there and do role playing, and was willing to pay, you know, $5,000 to do a next generation of something. You know, so they're like, no, we can't have this. This guy's gonna take our business away. Cause fan creation is not allowed. CDS hate fan makers.
Well, here's the thing. One of the things I thought about doing if I ever get any of my inventions sold was building a accurate creation of the Defiant to live in.
Okay.
Not
You think like that guy over in Switzerland or wherever it is, where he's got a tartnet design for, I think this goes going again right after the motion picture. There's a guy living over there. It's either Japan or Switzerland. His whole tartnet is literally a Federation tartnet.
Oh, there was a guy out here in the States.
Yeah.
He actually got sued by Disney for building a mini Millennium Falcon.
Oh, wow.
Sued by Disney for what, sorry?
He built the Millennium Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yeah.
is this
The big
everything? I don't want it scheduled. I want it updated now.
The big companies are just ruining the fandom for everything.
Pretty much.
Yes, they do, or at least they try to. They don't
Well,
realize is
no,
they're going to
CBS
end
have-
up.
CBS have succeeded. Sort of.
Yeah.
Ow. No connection. What the fuck are you talking about? No connection.
Yeah, I got that last night while I was streaming. That's how I had to call it quits, because I suddenly, while I was flying to this one planet, and yep, just as I was coming up onto it, you know, no connection. And the last time that started happening, I started taking damages. Because my ship, you know, going, you lost connection for what, a minute or two, you're still technically flying. So my ship is still technically flying into that star.
I'm dead in still because I wasn't paying attention and I was still in the battle zone on the ground.
Nice. Oh, I hate this endeavor, but I gotta do it. I hate
Which
this.
one, Jimmy?
Gravity kill!
I'm not even doing it. Not
Yeah.
even doing it.
Like I said, I'm putting it on.
Here's the funny thing.
To keep
If
their
I go
operation
to
shut down.
what is it to see the stuff again?
I don't know.
See the type of stuff hardware I've got. It's Windows what?
I don't know. I forget.
I used to know that.
It's under Task Manager. Go up to your little My computer, click on Properties, and I'll tell you what you have on your thing.
Yeah, Jimmy's right. No, I don't really. I
can
don't
do
really
that
go
way.
for. I
Yeah,
don't really go for key shortcuts really anymore. I don't,
right. Yeah, I just got an odd razor.
I've only actually used Windows full time for what is it now? Just over a year.
Yeah.
I was Linux all the way from 2006 right up until tail end, beginning of 2018. So yeah, I was completely Linux all the way.
Right.
Linux is a good system though, and that's the problem. Is so many people are like, "Oh, Linux is just for programmers." No, it's not.
It runs 99% of the web.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to run Red Hat.
And if people have got
Red Hat
mobile,
and Ubuntu.
if people have got Android devices, they're running a distribution of Linux technically.
Yep.
Tell me this.
Well, look at
how
this.
is this
Look at that
for a
Android
processor?
TD. That Android TD or Android Gain. It's a TD docs. No, its main thing is the Linux thing.
All right, go on. I'm
My
listening.
processor has a graphics card built into it.
Is it an
Here's what I've
AMD?
got.
Is it an AMD
It's an
APU?
AMD, and yeah, AMD A8-7410 with AMD Radeon R5.
Nice. So it's a Radeon 5 GPU. Nice.
Yep.
So that's good then.
Yep.
It's pretty good for what
So
it is.
once
Yeah.
So once I upgrade the RAM to 8 gigabytes and install the 1 terabyte 7200 RPM hard drive, do you think that would be able to handle Oculus Rift?
No.
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 Because it doesn't
Well,
handle.
hey,
Because it doesn't
it was
handle.
worth it to ask.
Yeah.
You need.
Well, if it's the RAM that's the
minimum.
problem, I can always upgrade that later.
On the Nvidia side, they recommend a minimum of a 1060. No, sorry, 1070. Is it a 1060 or
No,
1060?
it's
You can
1060.
run 1060 because I actually have the 1060. You can run it. I just don't have the CPU
For
because I have an i5 in there.
for AMD is the it's the R5 560. I want.
Yep.
But are you ready for my Steam name?
Okay.
You can throw it at me in a PM. It's easier.
That is easy. I'm half awake, so
Get wrecked, you silly Inquisitor.
hey,
Good man.
I run an Inquisitor.
Oh crap, there's two of them. I'm talking about the ones in Stowe.
Yep.
I'm doing the hard endeavor, the one where you gotta kill Voth on ground.
Ah, okay.
27 of 50 done.
Yeah, that's what they were doing yesterday. Me, I had to go just today. I had to go do the space one today.
I've already done the space one.
No,
I'm not quite done on the healing yet. I've still got the healing to deal with. Because
Still no connection. What the fuck?
to what?
I have to restart. I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
No connection to what?
Steam. Steam will not connect for some.
Wait, what day
it
is
didn't
it?
happen. Today's Wednesday. On Wednesday they do their update.
30th.
Yeah, yes, no, they've got maintenance. It's downtime.
Yeah, so it's Elite
Oh.
Dangerous. Elite
Oh,
Dangerous
that
starts there on
explains it.
Wednesday. That, like I said, Tuesdays is consoles. Wednesdays is Elite Dangerous. Thursdays is the TCs.
So I don't have a lot of time to keep doing this.
Yeah, it's only due down to about an hour. It's not like Star Trek where 3 hours later, oh, we have to throttle them. Gorns are eaten 5 hours later. Nah, it's still due down to about an hour.
I'm putting this on Stowe here. Those error messages are retarded.
Yep.
Oh, the Gordon, blah blah. But tell us the real reason.
Because you told.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. But now, like I said, Elite Dangerous is on Wednesdays, and that's why it's down right now, because it's doing its maintenance. But,
It's down for PC. It's not down for Xbox.
Steam is up. It's under heavy load though.
because there's a lot of people doing the distant world jump. A lot of people.
You might need to restart your computer actually. Sometimes Steam gets a bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
But I'm also on my way over back to Levy Civita Dock to pick up more passengers.
Which I still recommend just throwing out the airlock. Just get it over with.
I would, except there's no option to throw them out the airlock,
Yep.
Oh damn it.
and that won't increase my reputation with the Federal Navy.
Hey, if it's gonna increase me, make me an evil captain. I'm also to be an evil captain.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you ever come on Xbox and decide to multi-crew with me and we do something like this, if you want to throw them out the airlock, just do me a favor, don't let me see you do it.
No, you can't, because if you know, if we're on the same thing, it actually counts towards you. Not as much, but it counts towards you. That's why you gotta be careful. You know, who you let come in, who let you join, you gotta be careful.
I know.
You know, because it counts
I
towards
don't
you.
usually do multi-crew
Yep.
that often. When I do, it's usually people I know.
Right.
but the problem I've been running into
the
is
hell
it
was
still
that?
doesn't work so well to do this stuff.
Right.
Heat
Well,
sink,
well, like I said, I'm part of the.
and drop landing gear and slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Will you stop? Stop. Stop. Damn it.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I'm part of the Hudson, but
Jimmy, you reckon this 1050 Ti would run Elite Dangerous?
yeah, you'll do it easily.
The 1050?
Yeah.
1050 Ti.
Minus
alright.
Tech Tips did a test for VR with different cards.
I don't
They said
wanna
the
do VR.
lowest. They said the lowest card they would go for decent graphics with VR for most of the high-end games would be a 1060 Ti.
Yes.
Because of the
Oh no, I don't do VR.
The card I'm getting for the newest computer I'm getting when I build my own is going to be a 2060.
Don't bother. I'm
May
gonna
I
be
ask
honest,
why?
Have you heard all the horror stories of people's cards just breaking?
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh, you need to look it up. Make an informed...
Well, the issue I have is that's cheaper than the other one I was going to get.
which
Right.
is-
The 1070 Ti.
Wait, the 20... What?
yeah,
Why?
because they need the money. They're hurting the money.
Yeah, but why are newer cards cheaper than older gen? What the f...
I had no idea.
That's just hurt my brain.
Yep.
Are you serious? Kelly?
Yeah, they brought out another
I'm
one.
serious.
They have brought out another one.
Hey, at least the 2060 is better than the 2080.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose. I
Yeah,
think-
because it doesn't
I
have the
think
heating
if-
issues.
I think if I upgrade from this 1050
Huh?
Ti, I'd
What
probably...
the fuck?
What?
Mission here, 20. No, it says 3. There was a mission up here that said 23 refugees, but when I went into it, 3 refugees.
Yep. They jumped out the airlock, that's why. They saw you coming, they jumped.
If I upgrade from this 1050 Ti, I would probably go for either a 1070 or a 1060 Ti. But I'm gonna wait till I get my Ryzen chip. Because guess what, Jimmy? I'll have Ryzen before you. Haha.
I'm waiting on the motherboard. Those X500s, they're supposed to be coming out like spring break, I guess you'd call it. I'm looking forward to it because what they did like with the X400s and then you had all those features. Oh, I'm all for it because then I'll get 5 years to use that motherboard. And all I have to do is just
I
keep
just-
updating the CPU.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna just get what I want, and I'm not gonna go all fancy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a build together, it does what I need it to do at frame rates that I want, and that's it. I
Yep.
don't care for having all this flaky malark.
Exactly.
Hey,
As long as it does the job.
You know what's funny, Jimmy, right?
What?
You know, in maybe, say, 5 years, maybe 3 or 4 years time to 5 years time, you're going to be able to pick up an AMD FX 9590 on board for damn near cheap and have top of the range FX chips.
I already can. I had a friend of mine that was literally selling me his whole Asus ROG X99, this everything else, and he's literally asking like $100. It's got the Dungeons AMD, or not the Dungeons, you know, brand that matches the red and black look and everything. I mean, he's not that at all.
Of course, that Vengeance.
Yeah.
So, question. If the 2060 is really that bad, why is it on... hold on. Why is it on user benchmark with the 2060 in my stuff, gaming and desktop go up to UFO, which is the highest rank you can get on PC benchmark, by the way. Whereas with the 1070 Ti, it doesn't go that high.
I mean, go with your money. You spend it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just trying to make, hope that you don't make a bad decision and regret it. But yeah, again,
you're also talking to an electrical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if
the board breaks, I can figure out what's wrong with it and fix it.
Yeah, but have you seen how complicated those things are?
Yep.
Someone strip one down. Holy crap.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. The most complicated piece of machinery I've dealt with is actually a laptop. I've actually fixed a motherboard.
No, I know. I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying the complexity of the boards is phenomenal.
Oh, agreed. I understand this. But I'm also...
What's even more crazy is the fact that we've
How did they break?
Something to do with the memory, apparently. The speeds. I was watching
So
a
it
video.
slows down.
No, the memory is going fast and it starts creating artifacts on the screen. I don't know if it's a 2060, but I know one of them was doing it. I watched the video. And I was
that would have been the 2080 that was doing that.
Why is it doing that?
Why not gain an extra to the test?
Have you ever met those people who stutter a lot, but are like super geniuses?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know why they stutter?
Because they get mental blocks.
No, because their mind is moving too fast for their mouth to keep up.
Yep.
I'm thinking the memory problem with whichever card it was is probably that issue. Is the memory is moving, or is the memory is moving way too fast for the screens they're using to actually keep up.
I don't know.
I've gotten 3 achievements just doing this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick with what I want. I mean,
Yep, same here.
Well,
no, you're not
if I
telling
had
me.
the money to spread around where I could get 2 different cards to try the differences,
Yep.
I would. But unfortunately, I only have the money to get 1 card. I'm going to go with the card that makes my computer work the best, even if there's risk of breaking.
No, that's fair
But
enough.
I will check before we buy it to make sure that it's the other one that breaks, not the 2060, because I could have sworn that was the 2080 that was having the problem.
I mean, I'm not
90.
I'm not trying to dissuade you from buying it. I just don't want you to make a purchase that you're gonna regret,
No, I understand. NVIDIA 2060. Variants look confusing.
Yes, it is.
This was done for... Wait, the 2060 hasn't even come out yet?
No, it's coming out like the end of next month.
So
End of next month.
you're getting it on pre-order.
So the 2080 is the one that's breaking, because the 2060 hasn't even come out yet.
Technically,
Yeah.
the 2080 is breaking down because Gain Nexus actually did a teardown breakdown. It's the cooling thingy that connects the CPU thingy to its D-core.
Yeah, it's
For some reason, it can't handle all that juice.
Oh, you're talking about the VRMs?
Yeah, the DRN, yeah. It just can't handle all the juicy things. He actually took one apart just to see why he was doing it, what it was doing. He took one apart.
Okay, NVIDIA launches lower price GeForce RTX 2060 graphics card. This was posted January 7th. free game with purchase, either Anthem or Battlefield 5.
Are you gonna pair it with an Intel chip or an AMD chip?
AMD chip.
Ryzen?
I'm not stupid. Hold on.
Why? Yes, Dino. I agree,
It's a
Dino.
Ryzen. It's a Ryzen 5 2600.
Nice.
Dino said RTX. Nyeh. RTX. Nyeh.
The motherboard I'm getting is a Gigabit B450,
Oh,
M?
nice board. Yep, I know the board.
which comes with an NVMe slot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be getting a Western Digital Black NVMe 250 gig
For a boot.
for not only boot, but the games I want to run really fast that I don't want to.
Yeah, like the games. Like the games.
Like Elite Dangerous, DMVR, stuff like that. Right?
Yeah, the games that you
And
play
then
all
I'm
the
getting-
time.
Yep, a 7200 RPM 2 terabyte Barracuda hard drive.
Ooh, the Barracuda drives. Nice drives.
I know, I've had Barracuda before.
Have you seen the Firecuda drives?
I actually have one.
I have not. But pairing that with an RTX 2060 6 gigabyte and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Corsair Vengeance.
What, dim speed?
Want to know the entire price?
Go on.
$981.
Nice.
So that'd be what? 700 euros?
We don't use euros here.
We use.
Pounds. British pounds.
Okay, so what would it be like? 750 pounds? Okay.
Probably a little more.
That worked. Alright.
But yeah, it sounds like a nice build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for a Ryzen build.
Well, AMD is better when it comes to
Multitasking.
long-term feasibility and multitasking. When it comes to graphics card, I have to give it to NVIDIA. They really know what they're doing.
Yeah, 'cause it's
by
a
the
single
way,
core.
Steam is up.
That's Dino. Dino's in chat though, Josh.
Oh, I can't see chat at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just switched over to chat, so...
Yeah, that's Dino. Dino's our Intel specialist. When it comes to computers, it's Intel and NVIDIA all the way. Right, Dino?
It's what you can
All right.
afford.
Exactly.
With 6 missions, I got 10%.
And by the way, Dino, the guy you see here, he's actually played on an Xbox, but he's done one of my followers that saw my Jillian and Mug show and following you got my Jillian and Mug stuff.
Yeah, we've talked to him before.
Yep. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, I kept that shit alive the whole time. Granted, a couple of times it did get down to about 20%. But when I fly this shit and the other Dreadnought shit, these two are the only two shits I can keep that damn thing alive. Any other shits, I can't seem to do anything with it. Not my endeavor's finally completed, so...
Ooh, my endeavor's finished for ground.
Yeah, 'cause mine I had to do the Badlands, go to Nendus.
You know, I have to ask a question real quick.
Sure.
That endeavor for the TFLs, or whatever they're called,
TFO, yeah.
can you do TFOs more than once a day and
Yeah.
20
those
hours.
parts for
20 hours.
20 hours?
Yep.
So I still have to do it once per day.
Missions.
Well, see, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. As you'll notice, there was two of them. The one's called Universal. That's every 3 days. Everybody on the server had to do those together. Those I don't mind doing, like you saw. You know, today's Universal was Gravity Kill, and a bunch of people got in there, and we needed to do it and get the optionals. Then every single day, you'll get what's called the personal. So mine was the Badlands, kill 10 Gorns on Nendus. Not to get the last one. crap, now I have to get to what's the last one. Those are every 20 hours, did everything else and all. But, which I'm about to cut it now. Well, here, let me get rid of all this other junk first. Good.
It's the event I'm talking. You get a TFO card every time you do a TFO?
Yeah, every 20 hours. You got 20 hours to do it. Now, there's some I just choose not to do, because I just do not care to do it. Like the other day, they wanted me to do the Dork Hide. You know, now it's my personal. I'm like, no, I see my girlfriend Dork Queen enough. No, I'm not doing it, so I skipped that one.
Hey, is the Omega thing back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Omega stabilization.
That's how you get the anniversary shield. If I do the Omega.
Yeah, that I have to wait for Xbox to do.
Yeah, because you'll be starting either next week or the following week. I forget. Alright, so as you can see, let me line these up. Alright, so you'll see I've got 4 boxes. This here is called the Universal. This is the one you can get to pick up every 3 days. The one up here, you see these here are personals. These are every 20 hours that you can unlock. So you see you get 4 of them. So let's do the Universal first. So the Universal, I get $1,000, and this is unrefined. As you'll notice, yeah, I've got 2,354,026. So that's unrefined. So that's gonna go there.
I forgot about that.
50,000 energy credit, 50,000, more 50,000 energy credit, another $1,000 deal. So there, I just done all that, did everything else. Now, next one, let's see what our next one is.
Like I said, you're never gonna catch up on that sale at the.
Nope. And you gotta figure, I've been grinding on this guy since day one. I've been working on this guy, grinding on this guy.
You know what you'd have to do with that? You'd have to leave, just stop playing the game and just let the game automatically refine it for you.
Which it's done. I've actually done that. If you remember, when I got put in Crazy House, yeah, because I had so much this and everything else. While I was in Crazy House, it was returning to me. When I came back, I had God's a gazillion, so much this and everything else and all. While I was in the Crazy House. You see, these are all my rewards. And you can see, personal endeavor. And here's another thing. If you'll notice reroll token, if you get one that you don't like, you can just re-roll it, and only on that one spot. So let's say like the hide one the other day. I could actually use the re-roll token to have it re-roll. I wish I didn't. Because it put me on Starbase 82. The last time I did that, I had 23 injuries. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that again.
I've got drain resistance.
But now,
Yoink.
and there it is. There is my daily done and everything else. And that is my general daily. And then I will jump to Genoa, do the very last thing tonight, fleet. And this is my daily. I do every day tonight, fleet.
Oh, Genoa?
Yeah, the little mini game. Because it kind of
I
helps.
have to come back to one of these docks and collect everything that's just sitting in the dock.
Okay.
Well, I noticed in these damaged docks, there's a lot of free-floating items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Get enough, I wonder if the collection limits can go through the mails.
I don't think so.
I'll have to test that because if the
No, they don't, because one of my Hudson truckers tried. Yeah, he went out there with his Type 9, and he kept trying to get it to, like, go into it. Now, it just kept, like, circling around him. Now, there was a couple of times where some of the, like, items got tied to the port, and they got the way they keep kind of moving around a little bit. They drifted out. Then the collection went after it and brought it to him. But no, it couldn't, you know, go in, like.
Can you go inside the damaged dock without asking for docking?
You can, but you're on a timeline.
I said without asking for docking.
Yeah, you can do that. You go in, you do it real quick, jump out real quick. What I wanted to do was actually go into it, release the collection lanterns, before the timer runs out, run out real quick, and just be sitting outside it, and let the collection lanterns come towards me. Now they got stuck inside. They just, they kept trying to come out, but they wouldn't go up and out. Like they kept, getting stuck in the wall.
They don't seem to understand that they don't seem... Like, when you're mining with them, they can understand where something is to avoid it just barely.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, increase their hitbox so they can avoid shit.
Yep.
I still want an SRV that's a walker.
Exactly.
I mean,
I doubt that'll ever
canyon
happen.
Crawler.
Yep. I doubt that's gonna happen. And hell, you saw that one that you went to the other day. God, yeah, you definitely need a walker to that planet.
Oh no, the waypoint?
Yeah, that mountain range point, or mountain range?
No, not the point of interest. That's a point of interest.
Okay.
The actual waypoint itself
Okay.
has a mountain near it.
Oh, okay.
That is several kilometers up.
Right.
At least 7.
Right.
And I went all the way up there and jumped off in an SRV.
Nice.
I survived. I landed. Mind you, I was using my thrusters as much as I could to slow myself down. I landed and got down to about 1% hull.
Right.
Before I finally stopped and put on my parking brake.
Right.
So I put on my parking brake, and from there, healed my hull. But mind you, that was 7-8 kilometers up.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he plays Elite Dangerous too, so, the poor Dehu, he tried. He got motion sickness. He tried. It's understandable, Some people can do it, some people can't. And speaking of the Elite Dangerous, I'm dying Eli today. I want him to be my number one to get, what's her name, a hell fight. Yeah, the one that plays Counselor Troy. I picked her up. Oh my god, she's like, I'm number one and that's it. I'm Commander, I choose you. Not Commander, I know better, shut up. I was like, did you just tell me to shut up? Yes, Commander.
Excuse?
Yeah, she's got an attitude. If you think the one that plays like Katie, if you think that one's mouthy, get Carney Kenny or whatever her name is. She's mouthy.
Oh, I want Apollo.
Yeah. Oh, which one's that?
New one coming out.
Oh, then okay, I'll have to look it up.
I gotta look it up because it's
Yeah, because like I said, I've got a bunch of them. I'm constantly dying them. The only problem is some of them, because of my dialect and pronunciation, it don't understand half the time. So with Eli, I should be able to say that one real easy.
Okay, Apollo teaser. Performed by DJ Knight.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know who that is. Then you got that one that's done by City and Ant, and then the other one by Noodle.
Wait, Noobafire did one?
Yeah, Noodle has one. He's got one for Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. I don't know what the names are, but Noodle Tire done one, and Obsidian has one too. Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. I just don't know the names. I just seen it on the video that
Obsidian
they're.
Ants is called Obsidian.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that Noodle Tire has one that I don't know the name. But he's got one.
I don't think Nubifire.
Yeah, he does.
Unless it's Phoenix. It's Phoenix.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, the one they're trying to get is Lord Gainer. Supposedly, Lord Gainer's actually in right now doing the talking, like creating. So next will be Lord Gainer, because he's coming soon.
Board Gamer is one of the guys I do watch. I don't watch him that much anymore. But, James, you still with us? Or
I'm
Josh?
still here. No, he stepped away. He stepped away.
But yeah, did you get the message?
I did. Give me a second. I'm doing this little mini game.
Send him a private message on
Yeah, he'll get it.
Discord.
Like I said, I mean, after let's have
so-
Josh as my kind of dot control thing, because I mean, between the Patreon dot and some of these others, then Josh has his own dot. If they're going through Josh's, Josh's health and everything else, I'll probably have a headache by now. Because it's really feeling like because of Josh that I do what I do with everything else. And then hell, when I'm notifying, it goes right to the Twitter, it goes right to Facebook. The way Josh got things set up. Alright, so. No, it's okay. I
Midnight
thought
is Tom Baker.
Yeah, I have that one too. I mean, I've got. Hi, Ronnie.
You know
Welcome
what
back.
He's been in, right?
Yeah, he's Doctor Who. I'll have to go looking to get
Obsidian
where.
was Obsidian Ants.
So now I've got 10.
Nubifire
10.
is Phoenix. Who else did you say had voice packs?
Lord Gainer's in the process of making it. Eli just had a big update, and I actually want to get it today.
Yeah, I saw that. He actually said something about it.
Yeah. Because what it is, I'm actually part of the insiders group. So I get these like notifications and everything else on who's in the office today doing voicing and everything else. And then I get these pre-order things. What? What?
Did you ever see the show Overlord, the anime?
Yeah. I have.
You'll see.
Yeah. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. Yeah, now I'm kind of stuck there. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, what are we talking about? Alright, so like I said, what we're talking about is these. Oh, I remember that one, yeah. Alright, so these are voice packs. These are basically, do you ever play Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen? They become your AI voice, just did everything else and all. Now I'll click on this thing. I don't think I'll get a copyright. This is Shatner.
I still
I'm going
want
to show you precisely what an AI voice pack will do for you, what it will bring to a game, and how it might best suit your gameplay. Firstly, we should take a look at the voice pack manual for Frontier's Elite Dangerous and see what these commands are and what they do. This manual is included with every voice pack that we provide.
Yep.
Ship's cat.
The first command we're going to use is
They've got a parrot now.
This will simply execute.
I got the cat, and I'm planning to get the parrot also today. I want to see they argue with each other.
Powering up.
And this is Shatner you hear.
Onboard scanning complete. Final checks to ascent thrust vector controls. complete.
Apollo,
Stand
the
by
new
for
one,
launch.
is out.
Once
Nice.
the launch command is executed, the ship will be positioned for takeoff from the pad. Then, the docking
Certus,
clamps will be released.
Marina,
At that point,
Classified,
if the coast is
Vega,
clear,
Marina,
you can then
Celeste,
use the
Sabrina,
command to raise the
Ruiz,
ship up
Eden,
to the pad
Idun
with the
V.
departure handover command.
No, I have pronounced that properly.
She's one of the
John
originals.
DeLance.
Yeah,
Very
Katie,
cropped.
her, I have to get the other one.
Handover.
Stand by.
Alex
I'm
Martin.
engaging thrusters and bringing up the landing modules. Distancing to 30 meters.
Hayrid,
The departure handover command does two things.
Pearson.
One, it will raise the ship approximately 30 meters from the landing pad and stop.
See, like right there, I can't say that. When I say departure handover, it thinks I'm saying departure.
5 seconds.
It thinks I'm saying T instead of T, because I can't drop my upper lip down.
For using the throttle, it's best to keep in
But
mind.
now, as you can
There's
see,
difference.
ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is what this is. So you got DJ. So if you follow DJ on the on his you know, Game Strength or Elite Danger, everything else, that's him. Then you got Obsidian Ant that's in here.
It's the only two I'm finding right.
And this one right here, this one I thought last month. This is Counselor Troy right here, but she's got an attitude. And then you got Brent Spinner, which is just Dega, so that's Data right there. Noodle Tire at Steenix. Eli, which I'm planning to die today, is, you know, Q right there. And if you know the Hudson Orbital people, our own David, there's Cecil right there. That's good old Cecil, which is, you know, Joy style or...
Our group has one?
Yeah, the one by Cecil, C-E-C-I-L. Look for Cecil, the one by David Pearson. I'm kind of looking at it.
Astra, Orion, you know, Archer, Celeste.
It's like the second page, I believe, because I'm looking at it.
Cecil, David Pearson.
Yep, that is our
Okay.
leader. Then he was on the second. This, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, our leader of the Hudson Orbital, this is our leader right here, David, to the Hudson Orbital. And as you can see, when you click on it, a letter to King Alvin. That is actually done by David. And then when you hear the King, yeah, that is voiced by David, our leader of the Hudson Orbital group. So we have our own. On calling this, he's into drunk.
I'm bookmarking this.
Yep, that is our King Alvin. He spends a lot of time at the bar instead of flying a ship. A lot of time. But that is our leader of the Hudson Orbital, which I actually have. But no, these are basically voices that when I'm flying my ship, you'll hear talking and this and everything else. These are voices. And a lot of these I had, like I have this one right here. I have Jazz. I had Cleo. The one I'm planning to pick up today is Eli right here. But I had like 10 to 15 of these already.
I just had a funny thought.
Now I've got the ship cat, but there is a parrot. Where is he? Which I also plan to pick up today, because I want the cat.
Final page is where the parrot's at.
Yeah, I want the cat and the parrot to have to talk with each other. Yeah, ship cat. There it is. Ship parrot. I very so much want this little guy and the cat to have to talk with each other.
Explicit content for Cecil's pack.
Mm-hmm.
Figured as much.
He don't get, he's drunk. It's like drunk talking.
Last transmission I received.
Well, what's wrong with drunk talking?
Because sometimes you get carried away.
Stand by to disengage.
Yes, Captain. By your command.
Like you can on.
Now.
Disengaging. Awaiting orders.
Lights, please.
On.
Here comes the third.
Cargo everywhere. This must be it. Stop engines.
All stop.
All right. We're looking for prototype tech. What have we got?
Contacts.
Ah, it's here. Good. Contained in that canister is an ancient life form, a rare and tropical specimen. Some genius thought it a good idea to reintroduce this species after finding a frozen DNA sample in Antarctica. I'm told it has some real value, if indeed it's still alive.
And the little things you see here in the parentheses, that's the third talking. And then there's times you'll give an order, and he'll mimic the order at times.
Launch.
Keep the ship here while I'm gone.
Affirmative.
Archer, I've reached the target.
Affirmative. Stand by. Scanning for life forms.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just watching the quest for the parrot voice pack
Yep.
Alive?
video they got there.
Yep.
Fabulous.
I'm just sitting there listening to Archer go, what is that? Who is that?
Yep. And then he'll start doing his little comments, his little mimicking. I'm just going to see the cat and that thing talk to each other. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, well, like I said, I've done my daily. Do.
Back.
Got 35 minutes, I can do this.
Heat sink.
Oh, be careful. That weird dog ran into me last night.
Why is that not dropping?
Exactly.
My landing gear was deployed.
Oh. Excuse me, I just lost my Twitch connection. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and break the stream. Last night I actually seen this, but I didn't really pay attention to it. That according to my thing, Twitch support, we're cutting a situation. You should be able to go live now. That supposedly I'm losing... Yeah, I'm not. Imagine that. So I'm going to go ahead and break my stream real quick, because apparently I'm not streaming. I'm only streaming to...
Give me about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and break it, because I'm going up on... How long have I been streaming, I wonder?
A couple hours.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's coming up 2 hours exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and break it. My 2-hour time clock is coming up, so... Gotta keep it under 2 hours, you know, otherwise it takes forever for YouTube to process it.
You know what my problem is right now?
What? Go ahead.
It keeps failing to retrieve data, right?
Yeah.
It seems you're still streaming to me. I'm still seeing you move.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go ahead because, you know, because I'm getting this weird thing. This is now the third one. Hi, this is Twitch support. We're recording on the situation. You should be live now. And this is now the third time I've just seen it pop up.
Problem is, guess where it dropped me when I finally dropped out of the server?
I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you later.
Station.
Hey, that's not good.